Good morning, guys, and welcome back. Happy Easter to everyone, and welcome back to another analysis. So this would be the breakdown for UUSD and DXY for the new week. All right. So today, guys, we're having bank holidays, and we had the same thing on Friday, and we couldn't trade anything. So we are having bank holiday. So you can check the Forex factory and you can see this was on Sunday. There was still April 17th. There was still bank holiday, bank holiday. You can see right there we have pound bank holiday, French banks, German bank, Italian bank. These are banks that are moving um the big moves in Euro USD and our major peers that we trade. Unfortunately, I don't trade NUS New Zealand dollars. I don't trade New Zealand, so I think there will be news around New Zealand and AUD, which I don't trade these pairs. All right, but definitely tomorrow I think we'll be getting some difference, or by Wednesday we should be getting some new things going on. So the only price we could test right now, we could be analyzing would be the cryptocurrency or the indices pair. Euro USD for now, I think it might be things could get a little bit choppy. All right. So so let's just look what is going on. So this is the where price closed last week. We had this major support got broken, and we can see that the price we tested it, and it's been choppy since then. So for now, all I can say is that the price could possibly, all right, we test this place, come back down here before continue bearish. And if you check the 4 hour time frame, just like as I was explaining, that if the price could break this support, we could be expecting it to come back down here at 1.06398, or down here. If you check the daily time frame, you're able to see where exactly I'm talking about. So you can see the price could bounce back up here at this resistance, right? We could see the price change here, or we could be expecting it to come um, down here, which is going to be a very heavy bearish, like impulse bearish move, because the price has been bearish since the beginning of the year. So now let's go back to the 30-minute time frame. So clearly you can see what we are expecting on Euro USD, and I will also be looking at DXY. So at DXY, you can see that we're almost getting the same thing. Yeah, so if you check the daily time frame, you can also see, but in this case, the price broke a major resistance, not a support. And you can see that we're on the bullish trend just as we're in a bearish trend on Euro USD. And you can see how the price has been doing, if not the same thing as Euro USD has been doing. So in this case, we might be looking for more bullish news, all right? I'm not saying 100% you should be using how the same pairs are moving to judge your entries or to look that for entries, but you can use that as some sort of confluence for confirmations. All right. So yeah, in DXY I could be looking, because if you flip DXY chart upside down, so let me just do that. As you can see, I flipped it down. There's no difference between Euro USD, right? If you look at Euro USD, we have, if not the same thing. All right. As you can see, we have the same thing. We have the price. If you check the daily time frame, you can see right here that we could get the price to come back down here, to come up here. But this is the chart is upside down, so there's a bit of confusion on where the the black and the white candle is going. So I'm just using that as an example, right? I'm using that as an example. So if you look at here in your perspective, you're like, all right, I think we should short, right? So you might be looking for something like this. I'm just using a flip chart method, right? Just using a method to, yeah. So you can see that the price has already gotten here. So you might be expecting the price to, all right, get back up here, and then you may continue bearish. So in case, since we are inverted, that is to say we are um we've switched sides, right? We've flipped the chart upside down. So let's, instead of us saying we want to go short, we say we want to go long because the price. So that's why we're going to get this in. You can just do this. All right. All right. So just look at the chart very well, right? And check it now. Yeah. So you can see that we have uh you know, let's check Euro USD. Now you can see that we have almost the same thing going on Euro on Euro USD as well. You can see that the price is also moving in on where we are originally looking for a short, although in DXY is a sell. So you can use that to just kind of to add more confidence to your entries and confirmation. That will be my projection on Euro USD. Now, if we check gold, this is another pair I'm really looking to get into because I don't think this bank holiday will affect gold. I don't think so because gold can just move on. I think French or bank holiday will affect because Swiss also moved gold and Japanese yen, yeah, and pound. So those two big things move gold. I think we might get slow movements from gold. But as you can see, gold is just going higher. And I've been clean all these charts here. I've been using another chart to back this. So sorry about that. You can see that we have a continuation of bullish continuation right here. We have the bulls just keep taking over. And if I go back to the daily 4 hour time frame, you can see that since we break this range, right, this range we've been trading, since we broke this range right here, the price has broken, retested, and continued bullish, right? You can see how it's been creating higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, and breaking structure and just keep retesting. So we can keep doing this until we get to 2030, 2000, because we're already close to 2000. So my projection right here is on the 30 minute time frame that we could be having the price retest this OB right here in gold longs, or sorry, we could have this broken and sorry test back down here before going longs. Right, so that's my two projection on gold, either from 1984 or we go back down to 1965 before going bullish again. So that's the two pairs I'm just trying to look into today. I don't want to do too much because of the bank holiday, and I want you guys to also enjoy your Easter. And I wish you guys luck and trade safe. All right, and I'll see you guys on the next one.